Alrighty, and welcome to tonight's live stream. Wait, am I broadcasting anything?
Should be.
There we go. All right. Anyway, I think the thing was late catching up. Anyway, so this is the it's the last Sunday of the year. So that would make this the last episode of this season. And
the last episode of the decade. Wait.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. It is the decade. But anyway, I figured we do like a year recap, a little bit of what maybe look forward in the future. We'll update on the whole build thing here going on with the computer, which I hope to have all the parts for the computer by the end of January.
You only have
figuratively in hope. Yeah, but they're not cheap.
Touche.
RAM is going to be a quite a bit. Power supply will be the cheapest thing out of all three. Believe it or not, power supply will be the cheapest thing out of all three. But welcome aboard, Pilot. Glad to see you in here. And we'll get into the flow of things here. Give us a minute. We're here. We're doing things. I just pulled this live stream out of my butt because 15 minutes ago I had absolutely nothing set up.
I can confirm that.
In fact, actually, I had literally sent you the invite for the live stream, like the little invite for StreamYard. I had literally sent him that thing at the same exact moment he asked me if there wasn't a live stream today. Because I didn't have any. I didn't have it. Well, actually, no, I did. I did have it up on the events page by then, but only by like 4 minutes.
I was too busy bothering me.
Yeah, I was too busy bothering her and realizing that I may not be using Filmora 9 next year. We were literally trying to do a simple thing where she had her hand out. She does TikTok.
Oh, Jesus.
She does TikTok, and she was trying to have a flame like in the palm of her hand, which Filmora has, special effects for flames and stuff like that. But the problem is, it has nothing set up unless you go with Filmora Pro, which is pretty expensive, to motion track. No keyframes. So we couldn't get it to follow her hand unless she individually like cut and moved the flame every time she moved her hand. I couldn't get it. You can't get it to like seamlessly like follow her hand as she's moving by using keyframes. It won't do it. There's no support for it. You would have been here sooner, but this wouldn't have been here sooner. Just like literally, I just put this up. Like, I mean, I literally just grabbed a picture off of my freaking computer to use as the. I did have plans to like make this whole like New Year's, like my logo with a party hat and some like confetti. Yeah, that didn't happen. Yes, and every time you watch a commercial, you definitely help support the channel. That is actually very true. Which I don't even think I can. No, it won't let me put in a. Well, let me. The old one I could actually put in I could put in commercials where I wanted them. Apparently, they don't let you do that in the new studio.
No.
Why would they do that? That would just be like,
My
just
whole
be fucking awesome.
Me asking, why did they do that?
Why did you do that? Well, I didn't know it did that. All right. Anyway, wife was funny. She had a flat tire, only 29 psi on her Jeep. Needed 30. Oh my God. My flat tire warning doesn't even show up until it's 27.
Mine shows up if it's less than 29, I think.
Yeah, it's 27 for me. I can put it at 28 and it'll go away. But then again, anytime the weather the temperature tries to bat an eye, it'll blink on if it's at 28. But anyway,
Come on, Lucy. Hey. No.
so what did we accomplish this year anyway? Besides getting 43 live streams in 1 year, which means we were only what would we say 9 short?
Yeah.
Only 9. We only missed going live 9 weeks this year. Pat myself on the back.
Where the hell are you?
Huh? What are you saying over there, Grumpy?
Where the hell are they?
Annoying the hell out of her. Yeah, because every time we do a live stream, it puts her freaking, just I sit here and be annoying for 3 hours. Ugh. But let's see.
Come on. Get off the fucking computer.
Whee!
Next time she's gonna get something that she doesn't like.
Nice laundry.
Do it. I fucking dare you.
Nice laundry.
Oh, thanks.
I have my laundry up in the background.
Well,
you just throw yours in.
This cow, get the fuck off of me. Be free.
But let's see. What did we get done this year? We got the we replaced the rad. We fixed the rad support on the TA. You need headphones again? Can't hear me?
I swear the cat wants to die.
Yeah. So we were doing a recap on what all we got done this year. Hey, Michigan. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I said we got I think the very first thing was the ride support on the TA. Found out that was completely rotted out, and actually that whole front driver's side corner was completely rotted. And while we were trying to do the body bushings, and so we replaced all of the body bushings in the front of the TA, replaced that whole bottom rail on the TA.
Mm-hmm.
That whole bottom corner, we replaced that with one out of the junkyard. Muddled that back up, threw that back in the car, got the whole front end back together. Tried tuning the TA a little bit, but I think it needs spark plugs and wires, which I never got around to this year. And the carburetor still definitely needs a little bit of work. We replaced the door on the TA, finally, and then stuffed it outside.
Rip.
And then we got the truck. We finally got the transmission on the truck done. Not that you guys have the last couple of episodes of that. Like I said, I've had these episodes. They're stored on they're stored right on this thing. So I do have them. I just haven't been able to edit them. Waiting on this build to finish. So we got that done. Yep, rip Pilot's Corvette. It died that year. Remember, it was the beginning of the year when he went to pull it out of storage and the motor was locked up. Which we found out was what did he say it was?
Seized piston.
Yeah, seized piston. Which I wouldn't have sold the Corvette for, but then again, Pilot is in a different situation at a different point in his life, and it would have been too much work for him to be able to get done.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So we got the truck back on the road. Well, kind of. I need a hydraulic line made. Michigan bought a gaming laptop over the weekend. Good. You are one step closer to me than making videos.
Yeah.
Technically, I have a gaming laptop right here. It's just 8-9 years old.
Antique.
It's an antique in the computer world. And then I have a POS like college student fucking PC over here from also like 7 years ago.
Mm.
Even more archaic than the gaming laptop.
Oh, mother trucker.
I'm getting dirty looks for something. I don't even know what it is.
Oh.
But anyway, so we did get a new part in. We got in the motherboard. And I have to give big shout out to my brother because he actually bought and paid for it. So we went with the B450 Gaming Pro Carbon AC from MSI. which is a pretty killer board. There we go. Well, I can just flip the box over here. This way.
It's
Right there.
Yeah.
But he also gave me one of his old towers, which is actually the same make and model tower that I had for my last build. So that'll do until we get the new case, which that's not on the big priority list of what I have. So that can wait. The main thing is to get the computer up, running, and get a couple videos out, and we'll get the case down the road. Can't see shit because I have crap popped up over here. Let's throw this crap up here. There we go. So we're pretty close. We need 3 more things. We need a power supply. We need RAM, and I need the storage drive for the operating system, and then we'll have that computer up and going and ready to go. Let's see. He's got a 16 gigabytes RAM, an Intel i7. Do you know what i7? He has the GTX 960M, and
not bad.
But he has 4. Is that he's saying that the NVIDIA has 4 gigs on it?
Yeah.
Okay. And 1 terabyte hard drive, 12 terabyte SSD. 128 gigabyte SSD. So yeah, so the SSD is literally just enough room to run your operating software, basically.
Yeah. And then a little bit more.
Not
Put
much.
a few games on there.
At 128 gigs. At 128 gigs.
Windows 10 doesn't use a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Most games do, though.
Well, I mean, it depends on the game. Hang on, let's see.
Because I think the new Black Ops is like 180 gigs.
Yeah, but there's hold up.
Grand Theft Auto is 80 gigs, and that's 5 years old.
Well, it's also 5 years old, but they keep updating it too.
Well, yeah. The game is pretty massive. He just got notified. Thanks, YouTube. Well, to be fair to YouTube, I literally put this up like 10 minutes before 9 o'clock. So got to give YouTube a little bit of credit. I didn't give them a whole lot of time to get the notifications out there.
You just kind of dropped it on them.
I just want everything faster than everyone
No
else.
problems, motherfucker.
I just want everything faster than everything else. Okay, gotcha. Runs Left 4 Dead 2 really well. Tried my Xbox One and got it for... I traded his Xbox One and got it for $200. You traded your Xbox One? I don't know if I would have gone that far. I use my Xbox One too much.
Well,
Not just for gaming. My computer's not close enough to my TV to warrant getting rid of the Xbox, and I don't have a smart television, so kind of use my Xbox as my smart TV. Well, yeah, I guess that'll do it. So wait, you get the whole laptop for $260, or you traded the Xbox for $260? Because I mean, if he traded the Xbox and only had to pay $260 for the laptop, that's a pretty damn freaking good deal, depending on what laptop it is.
Yeah. And
is this a brand new laptop or just new to you? Because that could also make the difference. It was not a new one.
No, it's not super new. The 960's fucking, I think 2007-ish.
Yeah, he traded the Xbox and only paid $260. That's actually pretty damn good for a gaming laptop because they normally run like $1,000 at least.
Yeah.
And an Xbox One is only worth like maybe 300 on the private network.
Yeah.
Trading it into like a GameStop or whatever, they only give you like what, maybe like 100 for it.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not trading my Xbox in. Your cat still bothering you?
Scratching no, she's literally clawing the trim on the outside of that door.
My cat used to do that.
Oh, I got more shit to throw.
Is she trying to get in or trying to get out?
The door's fucking open.
What the fuck? My cat would only do it when the door was closed.
Like, there.
What the fuck? She's
Why the fuck open?
Retard.
Bitch.
Okay, so it's not new, but still, with those stats, it should be pretty good for a couple years.
Yeah. The fuck do you want?
How old's the 9060M? Do you know?
960. The 9 series, I think, is mid to late 2000s.
Really, that old?
I think so. Hang on, I can look it up real quick. If this.
I thought it was newer than that.
Never mind. She did it before I could stop her.
Whee!
Ain't no way she goes.
A little bit of Kame action there. I just watched her do it again over here on the screen. I just got an instant replay. Oh shit! Well, if you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, what gives? Just saying.
Oh.
Last show of the season. Come on, let's get some likes out there.
That was wrong. It came out in 2014.
2014. Well, it's still. You know what? That's about as old as the PC that I have sitting down here on the floor. Then.
Yeah, but that's got what, like a GT 550 something.
What the PC? PC's got an integrative i5.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you were talking about the laptop
processor graphics. It has that integrated graphics.
Hot. Emphasis: hot trash.
Yeah, they're horrible, especially when you only have 6 gigs of RAM to go between everything.
Yeah.
This one here has. Did we ever find out what it was? I forget what it was. This one's got the laptop has a dedicated graphics card, but.
Yeah, that's the GT 550 or something.
Yeah. Our cat bites us because she loves us. Did you also see that apparently Mrs. Claus helped out Pilot over Christmas?
Oh.
If you read the comments.
Hang on, I'm trying to do something.
Oh, I think he retracted it.
Oh.
Apparently he thought it was too spicy.
Ooh.
Too spicy. So I have no idea what we're doing this live stream, as usual. And it's up to you guys. It's up to us. I don't have any new car news because my cars are all still about the same. I'm gonna guess I haven't heard anything from Big E, so I'm gonna guess the truck is about the same.
No, not really.
Truck broke again?
Not yet.
Not yet, but it's not the same.
Well, I mean, something's happening to the inside of that engine, and it's causing the oil pressure to drop more.
Ooh, that's most likely a bearing
with
then.
15W40 oil in it.
That's a bad bearing.
Mm-hmm.
You've wiped out a bearing.
Damn it.
Yes, Michigan, do believe you sold one of the Subies. 55 here today. 55 degrees? Because I guarantee you there ain't 55 freaking people in here.
Yeah, no shit.
New truck. I thought you already told me you got a new truck. Or you were, no, he was looking for a new truck. He was looking for a new Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was messaging me in private chat the other day about it. 55 degrees. No, we don't have 55 degrees. We have freaking cold here. It is 36 and raining. Fun. I love cold rain. Nothing wakes you up faster in the morning than having to run to your car in the rain when it's freezing. Oh. Though it does not feel like New Year's.
No.
Even though technically today is not. Today is only the 28th, 29th. One of those days. 29th. We got Nikolai in the chat. A fellow Tamakuian. I do believe I said that wrong. Tamakuian? Fellow Skook. Because we live in Schuylkill County. It's a fellow Skook. Do you know what the favorite beverage of people up here in Schuylkill County is?
What's that?
Well, the favorite non-traditional alcohol. It's called Boilo. Yeah, and it's kind of like it has raisins in it, and it's kind of cinnamony.
Please just stop.
Let me see if I can tell you exactly what the fuck.
You lost me at raisins.
Yeah, the one that I had raisins in it.
No, I used to love raisins when I was a kid, and now I am just no.
All right, so what does it have in it? Coal miner liqueur. That's exactly what it is.
That sounds bad.
Boilo, the original coal miner liqueur in Pennsylvania coal region, chilly winters have long been accompanied by a powerful and potent explosive companion known as Boilo. Typically, it is an orange brew made of liqueur, honey, citrus fruit, spice, and spices. Sometimes raisin or ginger ale are added to the mix. It has been known to cure colds dead. Just stop them right in their tracks.
Ow.
So if you got a bad head cold and shit, you drink this shit and it's like the well, not natural remedy, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Like some people will drink a cold away with whiskey.
No.
Let's see. It's oh yeah, and you eat it warm. Yeah, I mean you drink it warm.
Ew.
So it's apparently it has a propensity to explode. My brother recently learned that many truths about Boilo, but none more prominent than this. Everyone loves talking about how its propensity to explode, and it is understandable. Heating up a vat of alcohol over an open flame is not exactly the safest kitchen mission. Boilo is potent to the point that locals joke about its combustible vapor, even though it is often made in the safety of a slow cooker. Brewing a batch of Boilo in a time-honored traditional event rooted in the early mining communities of Schuylkill County. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. All right. Anyone else have a weird local drink that you guys make besides eggnog or something? Ooh, 3 crashes in 2 hours. Ouch. Subaru had auto start. Oh yeah, I hate running out to the fucking car to start the car so it warms up. Be nice to have it warm when I already got in the car. I may or may not know how to make that. That's why I didn't join tonight. Pager hasn't shut up in 2 hours. Pennsylvania. I lived here 3 blocks. Well, yeah, you definitely live I would say it's a little more than 3 blocks. You just live on the other side of town. Beer. Oh. I kind of wish I lived in North Carolina, though, man. I'd rather have moonshine than Boilo. Though we do make Yingling here, and that's good enough for me. I had 3 New York blocks, maybe that might be better. Got a syrup I mix with Sprite. That'll knock your socks off twice. Heavy on the, oh, yeah. Stay away from that shit. Oh. Oh. So where would you guys like to see these live streams go next year? Same format, same way? Should we switch them up? Should we actually have like an actual like a routine and like an actual like set discussion topic? Or do you like these open-ended topics where it's just whatever we want to talk about, talk about? Well, let's see. Tomorrow is going to be good. I'm making potato pancakes. I'd rather have pancakes. Not a big fan of potato pancakes. That's just me, though. I like the randomness, too, because I'm not very good at being planned and dedicated. Well, that, see, now the thing is, you guys talk about need more people. Well, that's your guys' job. You guys got to share this with your friends. The more people that know about it, the more likely we will have more people in here. Hey, welcome aboard, Jesse. See, you popped in. That is the biggest. Also, it helps if I put the notice out a little earlier. But yeah, this will grow. This will grow based on, you guys got to get the word out there. The more people you let know about this and the more people that enjoy it, the more people that'll share, the bigger it'll grow. I can only reach out and touch so many people at a time. So that's the only thing I can tell you guys. If you guys want to see more people in here, share it with your friends. I like to just talk about vehicles and everything I usually share. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally keep it to just videos. I don't normally keep it to just videos, just car stuff. I figured that if we were talking in, I don't know what just dinged. That is kind of curious. I don't see anybody adding. Close that. But anyway, I don't normally keep it to just vehicle stuff because I figured if we were out in a freaking garage chit-chatting, we wouldn't just talk about cars out in the garage, which was the kind of the whole point. What would have been you? I'm confused. Cars, computers, yep. Cars, computers, girls, food, beer, whatever. Normal freaking chit chat, hang out with friends, Sunday night. That's kind of the whole point of this thing. I'm not very good at being up here by myself. But girls who like cars, yep, that'll do it too. You tagged me on something in Facebook in the middle of the live stream, really? What did you tag me in? You tagged me in a few things. Oh, you tagged me in. Oh, never mind. Hey, you know what? Definitely tag me in that. Yeah, that is the best way to freaking say goodbye to old set of tires. You're correct. All right. What are we drinking tonight? Okay, hold on. We'll get that. Hold on. I got it. What's in the cup? Got it. Don't hate me, but it is one of the only alcohol I still found in the freaking house. Besides some hard alcohol. Just a wine cooler tonight. Because I didn't feel like going out and getting beer. I definitely have to replace those for her though. We'll see what what is everybody else drinking tonight. Again, does not need to be alcoholic. That is perfectly fine to not be alcoholic. Oh. I've got a whopping 6 people in here today. Yee. So what's all new with you guys anyway? We got water. Something, yeah, beer. You know what? I have not seen our buddy Chris. I'm gonna have to send him a message. Apparently, Jesse is also drinking water. Blue Gatorade. Depends on if it's the Frost Blue Gatorade. Yeah, that shit's freaking good. Though I like the Glacier Freeze, the white one with it's cherry. That one's freaking really good too. Anyone feel like popping up here on the screen with me, or are you guys all going to be shy tonight? Anybody want to come up here and help co-host? Let me know. Light blue, I know them by the color. Yeah, light blue is the Frost, and that one's really good. In fact, I thought I had one sitting over there. I guess it's no longer there. Oh, what'd you guys do for Christmas? Anybody get anything good? Anybody get anything good for Christmas? I got a motherboard. Oh, and I went and saw Tool. That's definitely actually better than the motherboard. Went and saw Tool last month. That was my Christmas gift from my girlfriend. You know what would be fun? Let's do like a special guest. Maybe see if we can get Nick or Mike. I would try that, but I've been trying my damnedest to get even freaking Hammer Down Motorsports in here, but I don't think that Nick or Mike would end up on my live. I'm too small. I'm a nobody compared to them, so I don't think that they would find time to be able to join my live stream. I don't think I'm big enough. Plus, we don't get enough people in the lives to warrant that their time. 48-inch water main broke here yesterday. Flood. Ooh, that doesn't sound like a good time there, pilot. Oh, I appreciate the thought, but I mean, if you think about that honestly, why would someone like Nick or Mike give me the time of day? Got a set of jumper cables for my truck, and I got my dad a set of window regulators for his 68 F250. That's actually a pretty good idea. We did get a survival kit for the cars. Came with a jump pack and a bunch of other stuff, road flares, I think. Jumper cables, I do believe, were in there. It was just basically, it was like a book bag full of stuff that you would need if you got stranded on the side of the road somewhere. So, me personally, I don't expect a bunch of stuff for Christmas. It's more of watching others have a good time. Like, I have kids now, so well, I've had kids, but one of my favorite things about Christmas is watching the kids go freaking nuts. That's like my favorite, one of my favorite things. Anything else on the truck? The truck I have not been up to since before Thanksgiving or right around Thanksgiving. Still need to go take the pressure line from the transmission to the cooler off and get it remade. Just haven't been up there. Been having too many other things going on, or it's been rainy, wet, and cold on my days off. So kind of really don't want to go hang underneath the truck in the mud when it's freaking freezing cold outside. It doesn't sound like a good time to me. Plus, I already know that I've got 3 or 4 videos sitting here waiting to be edited and uploaded. So it's not like I'm hurting for content right now. I probably won't even record doing that anyway, just because I don't think that it's that interesting taking a line off, having it remade, and throwing it back on. WSN.com for the aftermath. Not pretty, and no water in the house. Yeah, probably. Well, it'd be boiling water advisory anyway. I'm having the hardest time finding a RAM that isn't rusted out up here. Well, yeah, you might want to go down south and buy one south and bring it up, if that's not out of your budget to do. I mean, you go down only a couple states, you can make a day trip out of it. Probably find one that's not so rusted. That's just my my 2 cents. Not that it's worth much. It's probably not even worth 2 cents. Let's get rid of the what's in the cup thing. Huh? Talking to yourself over there, or me?
I said definitely not.
Yeah, I know you would say that. Maybe, but I've never left Michigan before and only got Sundays off. So leave Saturday night. Well, you got to find something first. You got to just. I would just make a search radius of how far you think you're willing to drive in a day, and try it that way. Forgot to tell you that I did get something while out hunting, but I couldn't. So you shot something but couldn't find it, and so God knows where it's at. Okay. What, when you shoot something and can't find it? It kind of sucks. It kind of takes the then you got nothing to bring home. You got nothing to show for your shot. Lots of rust-free trucks. We live out here in New Mexico. Yeah, you guys have rust-free trucks out there, but the interiors go to crap because of the freaking heat and the sun. Or at least the older cars do. I don't know about the new ones. I would say a Dodge dashboard would be hard to find down in New Mexico. just a hop, skippy, and a drive away, right? Michigan to New Mexico. That's a day trip, right? What is blowing up my damn phone? Oh, America Bumper to Bumper. By the way, if you guys have not checked out Kip, America Bumper to Bumper, go check him out. He is trying to get to 400 subs before New Year's. So I do have a post on my Facebook, I do believe, about that. Maybe he made it. No, he's still 8 subscribers away. So if you go check out America Bumper to Bumper, his name is Kip, and that's his logo right there. Go check him out on YouTube and give him a subscribe. One person found shot in Pennsylvania woods. Details at 11. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. We got a bunch of stupid hunters up here. Apparently somebody found shot in the woods. Driving an '03 Buick with 31,000, a 3100 that looks at least cool and real comfy ride. Though got it for free, 108,000. Not sure if I understood that one, Michigan. Except for I think it says he has 108K miles on it. Do you mean a 3.1? Do 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 do. Wonder where Big E went. Do 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 do. My interior was shot in my Bronco, so I completely replaced everything. The dash pad was bad, and the steering wheel was melted, so interiors don't last down here. Yeah, you go for interiors up here in the northern part of the country, and you go for good solid bodies down south. No, I don't think he paid 108,000. I think there was 108,000 miles on the vehicle. I'm not getting the 3100 part, unless he's talking about like a 3.1 liter. Well, at least that's what I'm getting out of that. Oh. Well, I don't think 3100 and the 3.1 are the same thing. Just my opinion. But yeah, I got your point. I wonder if I could find a 90. You're lucky if it's not freaking slammed on the ground with dubs and some like lime green paint job, Nikolai, or just completely clapped out. Definitely have to worry about that. Up to 7 people. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. It definitely helps us get more people in here. The more likes the video has, the more likely somebody's going to watch the next one. Maple Motors on YouTube. They are there. Oh. Can't wait to get back onto my other live stream with the whole array and the chat up on the screen. Let's see. Potholes will demolish it. That's why everybody rides lifted trucks up here, just because the roads don't swallow their cars. By the way, that Impala that I was talking about, there was actually one down in Reading that looked like that. When I lived in Reading, there was a person that visited the people down the street that drove into Reading in that car. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really play with the metric measure. I like cubic inches, but that's just my thing. I mean, I do know some of them. I know like 5.7 liter is 350. I know that the 8.3 liter is the 500. The 6.6 liter is the 400. 7.2, I do believe, is a 427. 305 is a, I want to say 3.0. No, it is a 5.0. 5.0 is like a 302 or a 305. No, CTS does not have run flats anymore. Night and day difference with MagnaRide. I've only had run flats on one of my vehicles. It wasn't even my vehicle. It was a vehicle I was borrowing. Yep, everyone else has their own way, correct. We don't have pot craters up here in Michigan. We literally have car swallowers. You're lucky if you don't take out my upstairs neighbors literally took out a whole rim. Not only did it take out the tire, it took out the rim. And they were going maybe 30, 40 miles an hour when they hit it. Oh, not a fan of dead air. Geez, where did he go, man? He said he'd be back in a minute. Oh, it's the biggest pothole you guys have ever seen. I have seen them where it spanned almost all the way across the road. I have seen it where it was like a minefield for several miles. Yeah, I agree with Nikolai. You can swim in the potholes up here. Even Jess agrees. She goes, pretty much. There was one point where it was like playing. If you've ever played Guitar Hero on any of the systems, like I don't know what was it, like 8 years ago, Through the Fire and Ice, I think was one of the songs. If you've ever played that one on difficulty, that's what it's like trying to avoid potholes up here. Yeah, potholes are no joke up here. And the thing is they instead of actually fixing the road, they literally just patch the pothole that ends up becoming another pothole within like 2 weeks, where they then just patch that one as well. So you just end up with like all of these patches stacked on top of each other because they don't last. You know, I mean, less than a week later, you can already see the edges starting to come up. You know, they just need to actually just replace the road, and they just won't do it. Brembo brakes aren't going to do you any good with a pothole. And yep, last until the first heavy rain or until the first freezing rain. Fucking plow trucks come by, scoop the freaking patch right back out of the hole. No, because I'd rather not a big truck kick a brick up into my windshield. At least when a pothole lets go, it's just a bunch of little rocks. It doesn't normally all come out in one big chunk. And you get shit ton of small rocks on the road, which is, yep, exactly. It is super great for the paint. Front of the Kia is definitely proof of that. All kinds of little fucking rock chips. Oh, what am I doing? This is what I want. So anybody see anything cool in the news this week as far as car related content? Da-da-da. Let's see. What is trending on Google for automotive? Well, duh. Alrighty. That is literally just, it's not exactly what I was looking for. That's just a term. Electric cars, car gurus website, Lumpy Games Farming Simulator 2019, electric cars, Geneva Motor Show, Car Gurus USA. Damn, Car Guru is freaking like got several of the top search terms. Best electric cars, car rentals, car hire, electric cars, MG cars, rental cars, select car leasing, car dealerships, car wash near me. Let's try custom cars. Let's see, custom cars for sale, transit custom, custom cars for sale, UK. I don't want to do England. I don't know why. Subregion. I'll go to England. United States. There we go. Okay, custom offsets, bad Chad custom cars, full custom garage cars, custom model cars, cool custom cars. These are some top search terms related to custom cars. Tesla, custom interior for cars, custom die-cast cars. Oh, Big E is back with a cat. I can't hear you. Are you still muted? That would help. Okay, there we go. Oh.
Yes, I have a cat.
Hey, we got a. I didn't even see. Hammer Down Motorsports is popped in here. And I drive a Porsche PA. It's nimble to avoid all the holes. You better be nimble, otherwise you're going to be poking a hole in that car. We were talking about the freaking nasty potholes in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You guys got a bunch of potholes up there too?
Yeah, like the road to the ferry that takes you across the lake into Vermont. Like, I swear to God, like the last quarter mile of road is designed to.
You got a cat pothole in your face.
I know. Can you get the fuck out of here, or at least turn around?
You did.
Or just brush me with your tail. Anyway, I swear, like the last quarter mile of that road leading up to the lake is to prepare you for Vermont roads.
Well, in Pennsylvania, when Jason from Old Car Auto Guy and Kip from American Bumper to Bumper came down here to PA, they were not impressed with our road situation.
Dude, I was driving in Vermont one time, and I shit you not, these guys, they literally dug like a 6-foot hole in one half of the road. Like one entire lane was like a hole that could have pretty easily swallowed the height of my truck.
Yeah,
Not the
we
length
have
of it though.
we have potholes here that can definitely swallow vehicles.
Hmm.
My Kia, you just see one day you'll be driving down the road, next thing, boop.
Yeah,
Gone.
just sand shit.
Porsche prices will go down the shitter when the C8 Corvette comes out.
Probably not.
I haven't seen a C8 Corvette on the road yet. Nikolai says he's seen 5 of them already.
Hmm.
I think he's talking about them, unless he's talking about Porsches. Ford Tremor looks cool. I haven't seen the Ford Tremor yet. Let me look that up. Unless you're going to look it up real quick. I'll put the screen share jobby thing on. So let me know if you can.
Package for the F250 or 350.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it nice looking?
kind of looks like a mini Raptor.
I mean, why would it be a mini Raptor? I mean, isn't it the same size?
I mean, it is, but it's off-roady, but not pre-runnery.
Yeah. It's not as exaggerated as the Raptor.
Like this is like general off-roading, like muddy roads, rocky trails, not like catching air in the dunes off Baja California.
I don't know, man. This one picture I see here, it's doing a little off. I don't know if that's a Tremor though. The title is Ford has another F-150 surprise on the way from Car Buzz, and it's definitely coming up off the top of a dune.
I don't see it.
I love this stock bumper. Hold on.
What are you using to search it?
Just Google. Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Sweet Jeebus, I gotta sign into Facebook.
I don't know. You should automatically be signed in when we're doing this shit.
Well, I'm always signed in. I just had to click on it to open it up again.
Previous tries closing and reopening your browser window. Fuck you. Oh my god, I said a curse word on YouTube. Demonetized. It's okay. I don't want to be seen as kid friendly content. Definitely don't need that.
Yeah, you want to swear enough to make it seem edgy, but not enough to overdo it.
Oh my god,
the YouTuber I
so
saw.
slow.
There's a YouTuber I watch, and the very video after hit the whole thing with all the coppa fines, like he literally cuts. Well, he's a game streamer, and he just compilates everything into a video.
Right.
Then after he runs out of footage, he's like, "All right, and before I end this here, I'd like to take this moment to say shit fuck," or some shit like that. That's a Raptor.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It just said it came up under the search that I was looking at. I don't know. Whatever. Largest versus smallest. The bumper on the F250 Tremor looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's not bad for a factory bumper. God damn. Did we just lose everybody?
I don't know. Did we?
I guess. I mean, I'm just seeing the freaking the concurrent viewers went. We're down to 3.
Lucy.
I mean, unless YouTube fucked up again. Oh wait, back at the 4. I can't wait to finally see the new Bronco.
Here's your reminder. Medication.
Made you flinch.
I need to set up a reminder for a freaking live stream. We got there's a new Alexa. What are they called?
It's just Alexa.
Yeah, what's the little thingies called?
Flex.
Okay, so we got these little Alexa flex thingies throughout the house,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing just went off and reminding Jess of her medication. In fact, watch Alexa dim dining room lights to 60%. Boop.
No way.
Yeah. Alexa, turn off dining room light. Boop.
Damn.
Alexa, dining room light to 100%.
Mm.
Bong.
Come on, cat.
Keep it up and I'll have
You sure she's not like in heat or something?
She might be.
Did you hear me?
What?
I said keep it
Yeah,
up
that's
and
what
I'll
I
have it play music.
You can't do that.
Oh, speaking of
you
things.
can't. She's threatening to play music. That's like a big YouTube no-no.
Lucy, come on. Can you like kindly get fucked?
She might like that. I swear.
No, let's not go down that road.
Just make sure the other cat's wearing a condom.
Lucy. Ow.
Well, that killed that beer.
Have you ever been struck before?
The cat or you?
The cat.
Well, I hope not. Anyway,
Yeet.
Alexa is in heat.
Mhm.
The cat's name is not Alexa. The magic
Okay.
voice in my ceiling is named Alexa. Yes, we know this. Alexa, are you spying on me?
I value your privacy.
I don't know if you can hear that. She just said, "I value." She goes, "I value your privacy."
Bullshit.
It's like like there's some of the ads that you see on your phone, and I have a Google phone, and some of the ads literally tell like they do on the TV where it says, tell Alexa to play such and such a radio station, and in the middle of the freaking ad, it'll open up the freaking app and try to do the thing. It's like, oh my God, no, I want to stay here. I didn't ask for you to start talking to my freaking phone and get it to do things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, remember there was memes before where when Xbox had that, what was it? It was a talking thing on Xbox.
Cortana.
Yeah, Cortana. And they would have the trolls would tell people's Xboxes to shut off.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
We're in the middle of the game and the freaking Xbox shuts off.
Hey, that guy's name is Xbox. Turn off. And they just
Oh,
leave the lobby.
shit. Boo-doo.
That's
Oh.
grand.
Yeah, I know. That was so fucking retarded.
Look at that. Just weans out people who don't have a headset.
Right? Alexa values looking at your privacy.
No, that's a good one.
Oh my God. Yeah, to have fun freaking just asking Alexa stupid questions. I've asked Alexa freaking self-destruct before. She just goes, as long as you promise to dramatically freaking cancel the countdown at the last possible second.
Mhm.
And then she doesn't start counting down. It'd be more hilarious if she started counting down.
Mm-hmm.
And then like start pleading with you to stop the countdown.
Mhm.
That'd be funny.
And you can hook those things up to like Roombas and shit like that. So you want to be like, Alexa, release the Roombas. It'll do that. You need
see,
multiple Roombas, but
yeah, we have it. We have several speakers set up through the house so that we can play music. Because we don't have like the spots or the dots or whatever they're called. We just have the little outlet thingies. But we have them hooked up. Like I have it hooked up to she has it hooked up to the living room stereo. I have a stereo I used to hook up to my phone in the kitchen. She has it hooked up to that now. So I don't have to hook my phone up to it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing about it is like before, if I wanted to play Spotify throughout the house, I'd have to have like my phone in the middle of the house and have a Bluetooth speaker in the kitchen and a Bluetooth speaker in the living room,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a dual sync, and then it would do it. But that would mean that my phone literally would have to be like in the middle of the house to reach both the speakers. This one, it'll play. We have 3 speakers connected to it right now, so it'll play it in the bedroom, the kitchen, and the living room all at once.
Damn.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. So like the whole house can be rocking.
Mhm.
Just play a little bit of Tool. Can't play Tool now though because I'm on YouTube Live.
Sweet
Yeah.
Jeeps.
Damn copyrighted music. I mean, look, yeah, that's the thing that annoys me with YouTube and the copyright laws and all that bullshit. If you aren't intentionally trying to include the music as part of the production, just playing in the background or somebody passes you with, it should not freaking catch you on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just like listen to music in your garage and you start filming, or it's on the TV in the background. You know, that shouldn't be, you know, you're not intentionally putting it in the video.
Mm-hmm.
But it's retarded. I mean, and the fact that even Facebook starts fucking nailing you for that shit now. Like you're trying to film your kid doing something silly and there's a freaking Disney cartoon in the background. Oh, your video cannot be played because it has content from Disney. We must mute the audio. It's like, that's the whole point. My kid is saying something funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even give a shit about the TV in the background. But if I pause the TV, the kid's knowing I'm going to record him and they'll shut up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, see you later, pilot. Catch you in the new year.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you, Mickey. Goddamn, we need Midwick in here, man. We'd have Mickey,
Yeah.
we'd have Elmo. And we won't mention the other person in my trio because he's pissed me off. Oh, I mean, hopefully he's doing okay, but you know, that's besides the point. Oh, let's see, where are we at? We're an hour in. I asked them about what I wanted to see in next year's live stream. What do you think we should do for next year's? Continue with the same old, or should we change it up a little bit?
I mean, how would we change it up?
I don't know. I asked them. They said don't change it. They said that they would like to see us more people in the live stream. Which, yeah, sure, I'd love to see a lot more people in the live stream too.
Mm-hmm.
But that involves me not sucking.
Well, if you have more people, you wouldn't suck. It's a catch-22.
Well, yeah, it is. The more people actually, and that is, we've had examples of that this year. The more people we have in here, the more lively the chat, the more lively the conversation in here. It gets dead when you guys get dead. The more you guys talk, the more fun we have. Doesn't help if we have like 20 people in here and 15 of them are wallflowers. But yeah, when you guys get a good conversation going, it helps us talk and come up with things to talk about, and it helps the whole live. I did send a message to Chris though, because I don't think I've seen Chris in the live stream in all of December.
I don't think so either. Maybe the first week. Almost said month, but I
Why
caught
is
myself.
Am I buffering?
I don't think so. No.
On mine it is.
Oh. Video's fine.
I don't know. My little preview is buffering. I mean,
Well,
if I'm
it sounds
buffering
like
on
a
an
you problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a me problem or if it's a computer problem or what. You know what I should do? I should go. I'll be right back for a second. I'm gonna go grab that case that I have sitting over here in the corner.
Right.
Here. Wait 1 second.
Maybe something to throw at the cat. What the fuck do you have? You made it. He's
Just
back.
take the whole scene behind me out, man.
Just about by the sounds of it.
Ugh.
Cat, your claw is stuck in my laundry bag.
We'll just take this out of here.
That sounded like it was good for it.
What?
Oh,
It's only plastic. Let's see. Move this out of the way because I'm not sure if you've seen this case. It's massive. All right. Oh, I gotta take my earphone out so I can turn around with the case in my hand. Oh.
Lucy?
So yeah, I don't know if it looks that big on the screen, but I mean that thing's. I guess it doesn't look too. It's huge. I mean, on the top of it, I'm knocking everything the fuck over.
You're a menace to society.
Oh. There we go.
Come on, Lucy. Now is not the time.
So this is the case that I actually had built my original PC in. This one obviously needs to be completely cleaned. But on this one, which mine didn't have, this was my brother put this in. There's a 200 millimeter freaking fan in the top of this thing.
Holy shit.
And the other thing I like about this one is it completely comes apart. Like, so like, yeah, see, there's a fucking 200 millimeter fan in the top of it.
Yeah.
And like I said, this thing completely needs to be cleaned out. Don't think he cleaned his computer out when he had it running, which might have been what killed it. But like this whole tray here, which is the motherboard tray, this whole tray comes completely out. And then like your power supply and everything is down here in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of this stuff I don't need. Like this is a hard, like a hot shot hard drive.
Yeah.
You literally, your hard drives are in these little trays, and you don't even have to plug your SATA cables into it. You literally just load your hard drive in and slide it in the slot, and it plugs it in without you having to plug it in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But I don't have any. Well, I have hard drives. I might hook them up, but so this will be the case that I build it in. I figured I'd pull that over here. He apparently had an i5 inside of it
Ow.
at one point. I know that's not what it was finished in it, but at one point he had an i5 in it.
Weak.
Well, it was his first build. Before he started doing the really high-end 3D rendering, he was his first build. I helped him pick out the parts for, which was pretty similar to the one that I built before.
Yeah.
But he had a lot lower budget. He only had like a $700 budget at that point, whereas mine was $1,300. So he had to cut corners a little bit. Let's see, what does it say? Bowl of chili. I have chili out in the fridge. Sounds good. Yeah, good chili. What do I need to finish the computer? Good question. I need to get a power supply. I need to get RAM, and I need to get an OS storage. So I need we're going with 32 gigs of RAM. I haven't necessarily decided exactly which one. Top choice is the G-Skill Trident Z's at 3200, or no, if I go with the G-Skills, it'll probably be 3,000.
Yeah.
I was looking at some. The hell was the other ones that I was looking at? They're not RGB. They're just regular RAM. And they are. What were they? But they weren't much cheaper.
Oh shit! That's the nicest opening thing I've ever seen.
What?
I got a thing of super glue, and like the thing literally opens so cleanly, like this clean.
The Patriot Vipers. I think that's what they are.
Sweet Jesus!
I think is that what they were? Maybe not. What the HyperX is. But anyway, it's basically looking for 32 gigs. Yeah, that's what it is. The Patriot Viper Steels. But in the 32 gigs, two 16 gig RAM sticks. We'll start with that, and then I'll get another two 16 gig RAM sticks further down the road to bring it up to 64 gigs. And we need a power supply to run all this, and then we need I'm looking at a 1 terabyte NVMe M.2 drive to run the operating system and the programs. And then for the moment, I have a 1 terabyte SSD external for my video storage. I'm looking at just over $300 worth of components still to get, because none of the stuff I have left is necessarily cheap. Not to saying any of this stuff was cheap.
Certainly not.
Graphics card was $140. I got the CPU on sale at $109, and my brother bought the motherboard that's sitting here, and that was $160. So none of that stuff's been cheap either. Case is free because it's used. It's my brother's. And like I said, so RAM, I'm looking at anywhere from 120 to 150 for 32 gigs of not the cheapest crap out there.
Of not the cheapest crap.
Well, I can go with that Oloy. It's Oloy, I think is how you spell it. And that's about the cheapest there is. And that's running right around $100 for 32 gigs. And that's like cheap. Nobody's ever heard of it. It's only been on the market since October. So that's a crapshoot at what you're going to get, of what you're getting. You have no idea. So I don't trust going that cheap because it's like there's not even any real reviews of it. So it's like, I mean, there are some reviews, but again, it's people that's never built computers before. So I don't know if I would necessarily trust their opinion on knowing whether or not it's good or not.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they could tell whether it works or not, but whether or not it's actually good, I don't know if they would know.
Yeah.
Just like, you mean, like if I were to throw that RAM in my computer and threw it on and it worked, I wouldn't necessarily have anything to compare it to whether or not it's actually good RAM or bad RAM. Because I don't necessarily know what is good RAM and what is bad RAM. Because the RAM that I had, geez, I was running with what? Didn't I have only 16 gigs in my last build?
Yeah, but it was DDR3.
And it was DDR3, and I think it was like 1400 or something like that. It wasn't even above 2000.
Well, mine's not above 2000 either.
Right. But the Ryzen 5, apparently its sweet spot is 3200. It likes high speed RAM. So using slow speed RAM with it, you're not doing yourself any favor.
No.
So, and then so the RAM is anywhere from 120 to 150. The power supply is anywhere from 90 to 120, depending on where I catch it. Because some days I've seen it up as high as 120 and then I've seen it as low as like 85 on sale. So it is all a matter of when I catch it on sale. That's the other thing is when do I pull the trigger? If I have money to buy a part, do I buy it right when I have the money, or do I wait to see if the price drops? Actually, the build without the case is right around 900.
No.
It's like 850, 900. The case is 100. The new case is 130 something, 137.
Oh.
So, well, actually, I can tell you exactly what it is because I have it sitting here without the case. So, actually, no, he's right. I don't know if I changed something. Or did something go on sale? No, everything's about the same. Yeah, so it has, so far, it's sitting at $767.
Oh.
Without the case. If I were to pay it everything at today, what I've paid for what I've already paid for, and then everything else at today's current price. Because the N.2 slot right now is at $115.52. Power supply is sitting at $99.66. And the memory is at $143.08.
Jeez.
But that's again for the G-Skill Trident Z RGB. And that's only the 3000.
Oh, no shit. Cool.
The 32 is
There we go.
Load. Let me get off the Wi-Fi and run a little faster. Okay, so the 3200 is 150. So I might go with that anyway. It's only what was it was like what, $10 more?
Something like that.
Not even $7. $7 more for the 3000. I mean the 32. All right, see you later, Jesse.
Oh.
May or may not be live. I don't know. Depends on how many people are staying around and chit-chatting.
Yeah.
If Michigan makes it through his bowl of chili without going up in flames. Oh.
Like a soup ladle or something to eat it.
Good. Let's see if we can pull some of these parts. Well, the CPU is nothing fancy to look at.
Oh, of course it is, man. That's the part right there.
Yeah, but it's not pretty. It's just a fucking shiny. It's a shiny square. They all look the same.
Not necessarily. If you're like really
CPUs.
talking, what you'll see some people do is actually take some sandpaper and some water, and they'll actually like wet sand the top of the CPU to get it as flat as possible.
Oh, for maximum. Well, isn't that what the thermal paste is for? Is to take up any gap?
The thermal paste is what it is for, but you got to think the CPU paste is designed to fill a gap, and you're just making that gap smaller.
Yeah, I guess
It's a less more thing.
This is the GPU. I know it's pretty. I still have the plastic on it. Man, I really cannot freaking focus this on the
Which
camera.
box is my old GPU in? Let me see if I can find mine real quick. BRB.
And you know, the one thing that always annoys me whenever I see these, they never put the logos and stuff like centered in the fan. And you're not even there to look. Which way did this go? Okay. here. Books. No chips like he eats his. By the way, we have an update on
I have found the monster.
Okay, we have an update on Michigan's chili eating preferences.
Ow.
He uses chips.
Ow.
See, I eat my chili over top of rice.
Get your tiny head the fuck out of here. All right, well, here's the box of my first graphics card.
Oh, isn't he cute? What is it? A 5 something? I can't read it. 560?
Yep. God damn it, cat. Fuck out of here. Wait until you see how big this thing actually isn't.
It looks tiny. The box looks tiny.
The box looks tiny. This, my first graphics card.
Oh my god, it's a little 1 fan.
Yeah,
My first graphics card was a 3 fan. Yeah.
This thing, if you look at it, it doesn't even have like power connecting.
Hold on. Jess, why do you hate me? Because of Filmora? I told you download the freaking. You have Adobe. Huh? It's not working?
No, that's not why.
Why? Did you find something fun to do? Or you just don't like editing?
Well,
I told you, you have Adobe Premiere through your school. I don't know why you're not using it.
Reasons.
It's such an easier program to use than Filmora. I use Filmora because I can't afford Adobe, and you have Adobe. Anyway, so here's the a nice, pretty motherboard.
It just snaps in half right in your hands.
Oh my god, I would die.
Just literally dead.
Which the funny thing is these all right through here.
Yeah.
Are all RGB LEDs.
Oh, of course.
And then there's more. You can't really see it, but there's more under the edge of that lip.
Yeah.
And then you got your M.2 slot.
What the fresh hell?
What?
One of the pins on my heatsink has been.
Well, that's not good.
Or not pins, but the
fins.
yeah,
the heat pipes.
The fins. I don't see any heat pipes actually. I think it's just a. Yeah, it's just an aluminum block.
Mm.
The fresh hell was this? Oh. One of the things I put in it to protect the HDMI port. It literally just like falls out. It did it again.
That seems real protective.
Yeah. Well, it didn't fall out because the protector, it fell out because it's the HDMI port because my brother wore it out because every night he'd unplug it to plug his laptop into the TV.
Mm.
I didn't realize this at first, but this is actually made by the same company that makes the graphics card that I placed it with.
Well.
Yeah, Gigabyte.
Oh, I thought you had an MSI.
Wait, I am a fucking idiot.
What?
The PCI protector. It's got like a plastic thing over the PCI, like
yeah.
contacts. That says Gigabyte on it because it came off of my 1080 after I put it in.
I was gonna say it's like that's an MSI.
Yeah,
at least the box said it was an MSI.
A fucking tool. I like glanced at it real quick and didn't notice. I'm like, oh, that's part of the PCB. No, fool. You fool. And away it goes.
Put that back in the static bag. Oh, so yeah, I can't wait to.
Grid bag.
I cannot wait to get this done.
Will that fold over? Okay, but that is the thing. And the box I just threw over here.
Oh, so. Oh, bye.
Who
I think it's just us.
Oh no!
I think we chased everybody away. Every time I pull out computer parts, man. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a bunch of people to stay today. Definitely glad whenever anybody, unless we're frozen, because I'm still living. No, still good.
Yeah.
Well, we still do. Mine's doing that fucking stupid loady thing. Oh, he was referring the chili over rice. Always eaten my chili that way. But then again, I make my chili so freaking hot. If you were to eat it freaking straight, you would not have taste buds left.
You would not have a face.
I use habaneros. I use Sorrentos. I use ghost chilies. What else do I use in there? Jalapenos. I use like 4 or 5 different chilies. And the cool thing is like each of the chilies hits your taste buds at a different point.
No.
You know what I mean? Like some chilies, you can chew them for a little while and then they get hot. Where other chilies, like as soon as you bite into them, they're hot. Because I use the different types of chilies. Like, have you taste tested a bunch of different types of chili?
No.
Like I said, each depending on what peppers they use, depends on where the heat from the chili actually hits your tongue. With the combination of chili peppers that I use, it's hot when you first bite into it. It's hot, like when you're done, right before you're ready to swallow. And then the heat also builds the longer you eat it. So like it's a continue like spicy from the minute you bite it, well, until long after you're done eating it. So, and I do that because, I eat mine over rice. And if I were to make it plain to where it just was like tolerable while you're eating it straight, it would be like bland by the time you put it on top of chili. And the other reason that I put mine over top of rice is because the rice is a filler. So you don't have to make as much chili. You know what I mean? The chili lasts longer. You can make a pot and it lasts longer because you're not eating it straight. And I feel sorry for any poor motherfucker that eats my chili straight. You will not have a butthole left.
Bunghole.
Oh, and the thing is, you think you can eat it the first day it's made. Try eating it a week after it's been sitting in the fridge.
Oh.
It just gets hotter. The longer it sits, the more it ages, the hotter it gets.
Oh dear.
I have acid reflux. Yeah, Michigan, you would not be able to stomach my chili. Your poor stomach would be freaking running for the damn freaking faucet.
Well, just call him a bitch to his face, why don't you?
Well, no, I'm not saying that his taste buds can't handle it. He says he's got acid reflux. His acid fluids are a no-go. Your body would not be happy with you. You'd be like, "What did you do? Why?
Why?
Why would you do such a thing?" But yeah, it's and the thing is you can tell how much somebody likes heat as far as a hot chili by depending on how much rice they put with their chili. With my chili, like if you see somebody with like a little bit of rice, like maybe like a 50-50, they like their food spicy. And then when you see somebody where it's like 20% chili and like 80% rice, But the other thing, mashed potatoes, chili over top of mashed potatoes.
Oh.
That's also good.
Hmm.
Or hot dogs. I like them on hot dogs too. He says chips, Mexican cheese, chili, sour cream, or nothing. Oh. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to buy next for this computer. Well, I guess it really depends on what goes on sale and what doesn't. Right now, I don't think anything's really on sale because the power supply is right about where it's been. Though, if I go to eBay, I can get some Corsair Vengeance RGB, or no, Corsair Dominator RGB RAM for right around 110. It's used, but it says it's not used for more than a little bit. But then again, you got to take that with a grain of salt because
you don't take things on eBay with a grain of salt. You take them with the salt line of salt.
a whole fucking shaker.
Like, yeah, no, with literally the whole mine, like a big old dump truck full of salt.
All right, so some Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro at $3,200 is $107. The Corsair Dominator Platinum RGB is at $115. That's also $3,200. Here's a white stick of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro. That's at $103.
Racist.
It's just white and it's just the color of the heatsink. The G-Skill Trident Nero is at $139. There's some ADATA XPG RAM, 16 gigabit times 2 at $3,200. That's $149. The G-Skill Trident Z Royal. Have you seen the Royal RAM?
Yeah.
It's like fucking silver or gold. This is the silver one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at $139. But that's for $3,000. Not the $3,200. Here's some other Trident Z RGB for $3,200, and that's at $141. So
yeah,
that's where I'm at for that. Let's see if I can find. I don't know if I'd want to go for an NVMe P660 1 terabyte. What are they going? No better than they are.
Oh.
Yeah. 108. It's 111 on for new. Here's one for 117. Though they have some Western Digital Black here for 110.
Oh.
Which is actually a pretty good deal.
Western Digital's pretty good.
Well, the Western Digital Blue you don't want for an NVMe. But the two cheapest, the two slowest ones are the Crucial 1 and the 660p, which is two of the ones that I'm actually looking at, only because their price range is like right around $100 for 1 terabyte, versus if you go like the 970 Evo, you're looking at like 200 and up for 1 terabyte.
Yeah.
This one here is $199 for 970 Evo plus 1 terabyte, which is like 2.5 times faster than the P66. For twice the price. So, I mean, the thing is though, I don't think I'm going to notice a difference between the 970 Evo and the P660.
Probably not.
So why would I spend the extra $100 and some for the same size? Because I guarantee you that P660 is going to be faster than anything I've had the access of using in the last 6 years.
Oh yeah.
So I have no problems getting the slowest NVMe drive that's out there because it's fast. It's 8 times faster than everything else I've ever had to use. Because even the solid state drive that I bought, the 250 gig one that I bought from my old system, they were slow.
Well, yeah,
when those came out.
SATA.
What?
They're still using SATA.
Right, but that was right when the SSDs started coming out, and the SSDs that are out, SSDs.
There you go.
The ones that are out today are leaps and bounds faster than the ones that were out 5 years ago. Just a regular 2.5-inch SSDs. So, geez, even the one I had 5 years ago, if I just got a new SSD, it would be a lot faster. So I think that just going with what I got, with what I picked, is going to be decent. And the thing is what would I go with? You got a 1 terabyte SSD is like 2.5-inch drive one is right around $100 anyway. So for getting 4 times the speed of a SATA drive, I can get an NVMe for the same price. It doesn't make any sense getting a 2.5-inch.
No.
And then the other thing I don't have to worry about is I don't have to worry about wiring. Because there's no SATA cable, there's no power cable.
No.
I don't have to worry about any of that. It's all right on there on the motherboard.
Yep. Lucy, no. Stop it.
He says he would have a plate of rice and a spoonful of chili.
Oh my fucking.
Oh my god!
Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ.
Did you put a bottle rocket up her butthole?
No, she keeps trying to jump on top of my computer.
It didn't even look like it looked like you were just popped a bottle rocket.
God damn it. Fuck out of here.
You was just in your arms 1 second, and it was like fucking Tigger the next. Like popping a wine bottle. Or a champagne bottle. Hey, Jesse's back. We hung around long enough for Jesse to come back.
Fuck out of here.
No, he just got back here.
No, I'm talking to Lucy.
Well, make sure he knows that.
I mean, he does now.
A little bit.
How about this? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Have some air.
Fuck off.
Have a fresh air break.
Bitch.
Shouldn't talk to your pussy like that.
I don't fucking care. She's a bitch. What part of get the fuck away don't you understand?
What's that song? The bitch came back.
Something like that.
I can't sing it because we'll get copyrighted. Who the fuck sings that?
What part of no don't you understand?
No. Let's see if I can find that song real quick.
Fucking hell.
Obviously, I can't play it. I want to say. Theory of a Dead Man. It's a good song too. No, I'm not. No, we're not. I'm not breaking my computers trying to sing to the computer. Forget that crap. I don't think that cat is high on catnip. I'm pretty sure that cat is high on
Being an asshole.
on hormones. And look, I've got one. Caught one. Are you gonna chill or are you gonna freak out? Relax, relax, relax. We got this. I'm just gonna sit here and chill. Oh, and noodles. Once he realizes he's not getting away, he just kind of. Except for you're sitting on my microphone. There you go. But yeah, we don't like black cats here at all, do we? Well, you don't right now. But what were we talking about before we got sidetracked?
I don't remember.
We were done talking about computer shit, right?
Yeah.
Except for the fact, we were trying to figure out what I was going to freaking pick next for. Thinking about getting a power supply next.
Yeah.
Unless, like I found an NVMe drive or like the RAM. Most of those RAMs that I saw, the auction or whatever ends in 4 or 5 days. So I might just wait until close to them and see if any of them stay low, or if they all like jump up high. Because I mean, if I can get the G-Skill Trident Z's, or the Corsair Dominance ones under like 120, that would be like $20 or $30 off MSRP. So I think that would actually be a pretty good deal. Stream settings, analytics, there we go. So, I don't know if I have anything else to talk about. Unless Chat's got some idea. You know, this is what you need to do with your spook. And she wouldn't be running around trying to climb up on the computer.
She doesn't like it. She doesn't even like being held anymore.
This one's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Well, when you can catch it. This is the one you can't catch. He just happened to have caught it by surprise. It didn't realize there was a human in the chair above it. And just reached down and plucked him. And by then it was too late. I need to get a handbrake for my Bronco. I'm thinking of getting a Wilwood handbrake and master cylinder. I've seen, who was it? It was Tom. Oh, shoot, what's his name? He has a late 60s Camaro. He did a Wilwood handbrake on his car. The hell is his name? Oh, well, I'm not going to go look it up right now. But he's out in Las Vegas, and he did a gorgeous like blue with white stripes, all pearl.
Nice.
Freaking gorgeous. I'll have to maybe send a playlist later. But yeah, he's got the body done, I think, and he's just working on the interior stuff now.
Cool.
Yeah, it took him forever. I think he painted that car like 3 times before he got it right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and not cheap paint either. That's what happens when you do it in your garage and you fuck up.
Yeah.
But you know, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, I don't know. Do you think we should call it a night? We're both sitting here freaking yawning. I think my cat's falling asleep already.
Looks like he's about goddamn melting in your arms.
That's why we call it noodling.
Noodle.
Like a wet noodle. It's like slapping a wet noodle across your freaking. Oopsie, he's still awake. Kind of. But yeah, this one noodles. The other one does not noodle.
Noodle.
Yeah, we call it noodling. This is the one we got on Halloween last year.
Mhm.
So this one's name is Hollow. Paint job was rattle can job, and it looks good from 10 feet. Hey, both the Nova and the Trans Am, which is in the picture down there. In fact, that picture down there is it in rattle can black. That poster that I have sitting behind me all the time, that car's rattle can in that picture, and you can't tell. The only way you could tell was literally getting right up on it. Otherwise, you couldn't tell when I first did it. Now, today you can, because like any rattle can that doesn't have a clear coat over top of it, it eventually the sun gets to it, and it starts fading it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was only meant to look good for the car show that I had that year, because I wasn't going to drive it all the way out to Dayton, Ohio with black primer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you brushing your beard?
Yes. Don't question me.
I'm not. I'm just petting my kitty.
You can't stop me.
No, I really can't. I could make it disappear.
I mean, you could, but then you'd be alone.
I don't like being alone.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's falling into place.
Oh. Wait. Isn't it? Oh no, that was the white cat on Inspector Gadget, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Remember the bad guy had you saw the claw or whatever his name was? He always had a cat that sat on the arm of his chair. Dr. Claw. My paint came out pretty rough since it was too hot out and to spray paint. Yeah, because then it flash dries too quick.
Yeah.
Dries. God damn, I can't talk. Yeah, for being a podcast person, I really can't talk.
Yeah.
I know. I wonder why I never get anybody in here. I got Christmas cookies now. I got a whole tin full of Christmas cookies sitting over there. What I need to do is I need to put them in a freaking gallon baggie and put a piece of bread in it. Soften them back up again.
Mm-hmm.
Baker's trick. You want soft chocolate chip cookies? Stick a piece of bread in a thing of wax paper and stick it in the bag with the cookies. Keeps them soft.
Interesting.
As the bread dries out, the cookies stay soft. When the bread gets too dry, you stick a new piece of bread in there. But all right, we're going to let you guys go unless you are going to convince us to stay. And we'll catch you in the new year. So we'll wait a second here and see if you guys tell us to stay. I never knew that is a good idea. Yeah, I've been doing that. My mom taught me that when I was a kid about the bread and the cookie. Yeah, keeps your cookie soft. I only got 5 likes tonight, man.
Jeez.
I must really suck this week. Then again, no prep and a rush job. So what do you expect?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Jesse's voting for calling it a night. Says, good night, guys. See you next year. We'll try to get more people to get on. Yes. The more people we get in here, the more fun the conversation is. And the longer normally we stay on. So, like, today was only 2 hours. Oops, can't hear anybody.
Mhm.
Are you getting down? You want down? Is that what it is? There you go.
Freedom.
Bye-bye. They didn't even run away. He just sat down on the floor. Oh, but all right, yeah. Catch you guys next week. Make sure you guys let people know about this, and we'll get more people in here. I will try to get the next live stream set up ahead of time, so that way you guys can share the URL. Yeah. So that way you guys can share the URL and share it with friends. So until next week, I'll catch you guys later. Be safe and do some work.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Nappy New Year.
Nappy New Year. Yeah, that's what it's going to be for me.
Except for I work New Year's Day. So
January 1st.
well, January 1st I work. So
Yeah.
I'll have to be at work. So it won't be a nappy New Year for me. I work Christmas Eve and I work Christmas Day. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So catch you guys next year. Ta-ta. Bye-bye for now. How should I use the right mouse?
Sometimes.
Be-doo.
Doo-doo.